Okay, x plus 2 equals 10. We want to solve for x, or another way to say it is to get x by itself on one side of the equation. Right now we have two different terms that have x, and we have a constant, the number 2, and another constant, the number 10 on the right side. So how do we get x by itself? The first thing I would do is just simplify the left side. And x plus x is the same as 2x. So the first thing we can do is just simplify that term of x plus x and say that's 2 times x, or 2x. And then just leave everything else the same. So we have plus 2 equals 10. So that was our first step. We simplified x plus x to be 2x. Now I'd like to get rid of this 2. And the last thing we'll do is get rid of the 2 by the x. But first we'll get rid of this 2 that's on the left side. And the way I'm going to do that is simply subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. So let me rewrite this equation. 2x plus 2. Nothing changed there. And I'm going to leave a little space right here. And then I'm going to say equals 10. So all I've done is just rewritten the equation. I've left a little space to write in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. So put a minus 2 there and a minus 2 on the other side. So we can do anything we want to both sides of an equation as long as we do the same thing to both sides of the equation. You can multiply by anything, divide by anything, add anything, subtract anything, as long as you do it to both sides of the equation. Okay, so going back here, this term right here of positive 2 and negative 2, that simplifies to 0, right? 2 minus 2 is 0. So I could rewrite this as 2x plus 0, right, is equal to, on the right side, 10 minus 2. 10 minus 2 is 8. So 2x plus 0 equals 8. Or to say that another way is just 2x equals 8. And now the final step, to get rid of this 2 that's on the left side, I'm going to divide both sides of the equation by 2. So dividing by 2 and dividing by 2. So now let's just move up here and rewrite this. So 2x divided by 2 is equal to 8 divided by 2. Okay? And 2 divided by 2 cancels out to just 1. So that's 1x is equal to 8 over 2 is 4. And 1x is the same as x, so we can just say x equals 4. And that is our solution. We can also plug it into the original equation just as a way to check our work. I'm going to rewrite this equation right here. But wherever there's an x, I'm going to plug in the number 4. So it starts out with x, but I'm going to plug in the number 4 plus another x, so I'm going to plug in 4 again, and plus 2, that was in the original equation, equals 10. And if you do the math there, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10, and that equals 10. So 10 equals 10, that means our solution of x equals 4 checks out. If these two sides were not equal, we would probably want to go back and rework the equation, but since it's equal, we know that our solution of x equals 4 is correct.
Thumbs up. and subscribe. For more videos like this, check out algebravideos.com.